description. If you like any of them, feel free to send dick pics. Just don't do it if you're in the United Kingdom. It's now illegal. And other than that,
all right. I took the head off. All right, we're back.
Let's continue on.
Respect that, but I don't reply because I.
So right now, these niggas are live.
Because it's just the fact that what he posts on the gram
right
is just
now,
like what you texted me for, and you do all this to try to play black women like they just.
And they're watching. They're watching the live with the argument. Hold on. They're live reacting to the argument that happened between Tommy and the bitch last night. Right now, as we speak, and we're going live right now, reacting to their reaction. Let's get real meta with this. All right. And it's happening now.
What's the whole point of trying to say that? Why are you trying to?
It's already been
Listen, black women are so I'm offending people. I'm doing it on purpose. A lot of black women are so desperate for attention that they go around publicly saying someone's trying to holler.
Yeah, it's already been over an hour. I'm late.
That's what you walking around with your ass out, right? Because that's the stupid. Like you were saying earlier, I believe earlier. That's all she really had to offer. So she kind of literally tried to put herself in a position. It didn't go well. She shamed herself, and then on top of that, like she was confronted with you, and the only thing she could really bring up was the fact that her failed attempt. And flip it on you, I guess.
No, it's weird for anyone to say, you tried to fuck me. First off, if I wasn't, you call me the F word. Yeah, that's true. So you quick to say that. I got you. They'll say, where's the diss in, and I'm asking everybody. We had actually talked about it on the show prior to that. We had talked about it on the Instagram, what was that, the Twitter guy, the Twitter y'all literally was saying men who every time that pretty much all the time they're trying to contact a woman. Yeah. So if that's the case, why would a woman say, you tried to fuck me? Like, what happened? Did I take you on a date? Did I do anything to you? You got a DM. You have to brag on a DM. That means you don't have shit else in life. Right. But the DM she showed y'all was me saying, I know your father died. Sorry about that. My father died when I was 28 of colon cancer. Right. So it wasn't even a bad thing. It didn't make sense. Yes, it didn't make sense.
She was just trying to excuse her behavior. She knows what she was doing last night. She was trying to get clout off of Tommy. She knew exactly what she was doing. And, you know, I felt bad for her when she brought the subject up of her dad passing away. But then maybe she doesn't have the right, like. Yeah, but it doesn't give her the right, especially does not give her the right to smack a man in the face. Oh, no, it does not. And it does not give her the right to attack him publicly. She could have gone to the balcony, like he said, gone to the bathroom, anywhere. But the point is that, look, she knows what she's doing. She just wanted fucking clout. That's it. But the point is that how is she going to be talking about mourning over her father passing away, and she respects this black man, but then go ahead and disrespects another one because she doesn't know. She's ignorant. We understand that she doesn't know. No, we understand that she doesn't know. But this is just to bring light, shed light to how women are extremely fucking petty and disgusting. You're raising a young man and you have the audacity to come up in here and say, fuck men?
Thank you.
What are you doing?
And no one ever questions that. They question me and the things I say. And I'm raising two beautiful black girls. You don't see any, like them, they'll go through a little fairy tale life. But they'll say, he doesn't love black women. But my daughter's moms will say nothing but how great of a dude I am. You don't see them on media takeout or anything saying shit bad about me. Them motherfuckers are taking care of.
Can we shed some light on
because you show people like accountability. You make people accountable. You hold people accountable. So when it's easier to make a problem than to fix a problem. So, you know, if she would have just respectfully said, you know what, I hear you, and just kept it at that, then everybody would have been okay.
Because I answered her questions respectfully. That's what I didn't understand.
I just want to say that comprehension is a big word for Elmo, okay?
It's crazy to me that they even have him on again right now. It's like, damn, they squashed all that shit, I guess. But it is what it is. Like I said, it's already been an hour already in. I'm a little late on the live, but who gives a fuck? I wasn't trying to do this. It's been 60 minutes, 68 minutes. I wasn't trying to. know what I'm saying? I would have shit to do.
With her, which provoked her. He was already yelling. She was still talking calmly. He was already yelling. You feel me? Sounded provoked you. Have you say that word? Y'all know I got my GED. Come for me if you want. It don't matter. But
it became irritating. You kept asking the same question over and over.
I'm not done yet. But yeah, you could have definitely removed yourself from the situation.
You can tell me what I could have done, but you ain't gonna tell her what she could have done.
This black bitch,
I'm the one that's gotta have common sense.
Okay, but look, y'all going off at her. Yes, she was in the wrong. If y'all want to say that,
she was in the wrong.
At the same, no, I'm saying if y'all want to say that, I'm gonna keep my peace regardless. I'm just shedding light on the fact that y'all want to sit here and bash her and say all this extra shit when it goes both ways. It's a two-way street. So you're gonna tell her that
decide something done to them.
This is a podcast. This is a podcast. People hold their shit that they have to say until they get on the podcast. It's a podcast. They have questions that they want to ask. They wait for the podcast.
I didn't know that.
That's not how it
works. All right, guys, let's let her finish her piece completely.
Thank you.
And then Tommy, I'll turn it to you. Go ahead, finish it.
Okay. People like you see in the super chat. People have their comments. People have their questions. They don't say shit until it's aired. So she probably felt like she wanted to say something about it while she was on air. That's not a big problem.
I mean, if they're that close, then why would you say something on air?
Let her finish.
I mean, at this point, I shedded my light on what I wanted to say. I'm gonna leave it at that.
So just to sum it up, basically what you're saying is that you felt that, hey, he took an aggressive demeanor and that's why she spiked up, etc. And you're saying they should work.
What I'm saying is she asked the question. Whether he didn't like how she kept, he may have answered it, but she was probably looking for a different answer. She was probably looking for a different answer.
So Shay, you got it out though. I just wanted to summarize it. So did you get it? Is that what you're asking?
I mean, I'm just saying. He had to get beastie.
Okay. Always the shades, bro.
She was yelling and shit, but
this bitch named Shay too.
The other day, Myron was talking about how women have fought for equality.
I don't fuck with Shay. Right?
So if you're saying something disrespectful,
I had an ex named Shay. Fuck Shay.
To get the equal response that a man or a woman, like you say, you fought to be in that level. So you can't disrespect a man, and not even that. On top of that, you're disrespecting like your own, like it just doesn't make sense.
You're speaking on equality, they both disrespected each other.
Yeah, and that's the point that I'm trying to make. So why are you telling me to walk away when she started the altercation? He has the right as a man to defend himself. He has the right as a man to defend. If that was my brother or my father, I would expect him to speak up for himself, especially if he's by himself.
This is how we're gonna fucking do this shit. You're gonna shut the fuck up until they're done saying what they gotta say. No stupid ass interjection. I told you that shit from the beginning of the show. Everyone will get their piece, okay? I see you that you got something to say. Let her finish her piece. Shay, stop fucking interjecting because I stopped them when you were trying to talk.
Go ahead.
Okay? So let her finish her piece. I'll turn it back to you now and let Tommy talk as well. We're gonna have a podcast, one mic at a fucking time. Not gonna hurt the show quality for some bullshit right here with your emotion. So finish your piece and then we'll switch over to you and then you.
Okay.
Go ahead, please.
No, but just saying that, you guys fought for other equality. There was a girl the other day that she went to school and she was for mathematics something and then they didn't treat her right in the class. Women, stop getting emotional when you want to be in this game. There's no emotion in it, okay? So learn how to debate. We really need debate class back in school so that people learn how to argue without taking it personally. Yeah. And if you do feel like something is personal to you, you know how to throw it back in a more intellectual way instead of having to stand up like a woman.
Debate class would definitely be awesome.
When women are supposed to be feminine and not masculine, it doesn't make sense. I watched your show for a long time and I've seen a lot of women act out, but then later on want to be like, oh, but I want a man that's 6'10", that makes a lot of money and blah blah blah. You're not gonna get a man acting like a man. Period.
Okay. So I'll turn it back to I know you had something.
She's Spanish.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Gypsy. I know you had some.
So my quick little comment, because I think she's getting further into the video, because at this point, there's no really, to me, what I've seen so far, there's no really line of disrespect. I think they're just both at an altercation of miscommunication, and that's what I've seen so far. As far as Tommy's concerned, I watched it from, originally I had saw it from when they started the altercation, but seeing it from a different perspective, I see that there was no argument battle and she was being repertory. So of course that could get agitated. My thing is when we get further along, that's why I said me personally, I don't want to say nothing until the end of the video because there was something where I felt like you had an opportunity and we will get to that. So okay, that's what I have to say.
Shay, I know you had something. Go ahead, because I know you were interjecting before. So
Yeah, I lost my train of thought. Like,
okay, if you're gonna interject, please have it memorized so that, like, I want to make sure that, because that's the point. If you interject and you can't remember what you were gonna say, clearly it wasn't that important.
And then my comment, we definitely gonna get back to the DM stuff, but okay,
and that's gonna come up.
We'll do.
All right, you had something, and I know you had something. Go ahead.
I just want to say I think something needs to be done in the community, especially the minority, like where we do have Black and Hispanic women and boys and girls. They need to be educated because clearly comprehension is something that is not being taught in school. Like, how could you have a conversation with somebody and not clearly understand what's even going on? Like, this is where a lot of situations get misled. People can't communicate. There's a lot of fighting and crap like this because in reality, we're not even understanding what the fuck the next person is talking about, which is embarrassing. Like, I don't know. I felt like maybe she didn't really understand, and a lot of people are just not understanding. Like, listen, the girl said it.
All right, we need these guys need to hurry up and get to the fucking video reaction. But for right now, it seems like a lot of females have different views or whatever on the whole situation. All right, Tommy's talking.
Fuck you. I'm trying to fuck all y'all. Who the fuck runs around and says, "You trying to fuck me, bitch"? You on Instagram and trying to fuck everybody's trying to fuck you when they come.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's just like the niggas do the same shit.
Right. So you don't see me online talking about some bitch that tried to do it or somebody that did something to me. That's stupid. I got money. They want it. Why am I talking about it?
All right. So
Jesus.
Yeah, I just really wanted to say I think it's important to get educated for real because.
And I'll give Tommy the last word. All right. You have something? Go ahead.
Building on your point, like my mother always said, don't hit a man and expect not to get hit like a man.
Exactly.
So if you're gonna come up to a man and you're gonna act like you on that type of timing, then expect that type of timing.
Not only that, but you don't even know who he has. He can have family that could touch you.
Bro, let me touch
girl.
Sorry. Listen.
Can we finish the video?
And the first thing that I teach him is, listen, you a man. And you gotta
shit, how long have I been going already?
Because you...
Already 12 minutes. I haven't really talked yet.
That's how you need to
I want a reason to talk. Come on.
It's how you need to see every woman. And I tell him, you need to defend women. You need to stick up for them. But don't get it twisted. Don't let anybody disrespect you. Stand up for yourself.
All right.
Because the way that I respect you, I expect everybody else to respect you. And if my son needs to disrespect a woman,
I wouldn't have his patience. That's why these
niggas
niggas on this panel are not me.
If you need to,
I'll be like, shut the fuck. Come on. Next.
Then do that. Because I'm not gonna let nobody disrespect my son, my father, my brother. I done fought females. Exactly. I done fought males from my brother. You know what I'm saying? Because you
a big bitch.
Listen to me. No. Listen to you. Just because you a man, just because they men don't mean that you're a woman.
Of course, she fighting niggas.
Entitlement that you get to disrespect everybody. You got a chip on your shoulder.
I'm just bored. Shut up.
Get over it. Get over it. Because you know what? We need to all just respect each other. Because you wouldn't want a man to disrespect your father, a woman to disrespect your father. You wouldn't want somebody to disrespect your mother. So we just gotta all respect each other. And we don't
overrespect each other.
I'm on his side because you know what?
We just gotta overrespect.
He tried to have a dialogue. He tried to have an intelligent conversation, and she kept getting ignorant. She kept pressing the issue. So you know what? When he got angry, listen, it only takes me 3 times to tell you.
Hey yo, let's get to the video.
Like violent. Before I choose violence.
Let's get to the video. Okay.
And then I'll turn it to her, and then Tommy get the last one.
So from my point of view, I was sitting all the way under the table, and the vibe that I just kept on getting, and I was just getting irritated. And you see that my facial expressions in the video, I was just irritated because he kept on answering her questions from different points of view, like from here, and she was just not trying to hear. And then when she was when she saw that,
hey, Tommy a real nigga though.
What she wanted him to go for, she wanted him.
How you supposed to be? He was like,
"Oh no, you know what? You're right. Like,
you talking about something? I was trying to fuck you, bitch. Everybody, we all trying to fuck. I'm a nigga. Duh. You at my house? I'm gonna try to fuck. I ain't press you. When you said you wasn't down, I sent your ass back to the fucking house. Damn. Duh.
And she was trying to ignore all those facts. I get it, because she was trying to go to the next step, which was get ignorant. Let me get under his skin. He already
she was mad.
Let me get ratchet to the point where I'm gonna get him so mad that he's gonna stick me in my face. And
right. You know what you're doing. You know. She's a woman. She understands.
This one lets you know like of what a bottom feeder is. I'm just gonna keep it because apparently the truth is real. When you have an individual. Imagine how many of you guys have iPhones? How many of you guys with your iPhone can see some improvement and talk about, God, I wish it did this, or I can't, I'm pissed about this. But yet you're an iPhone lifer. That's what you get. You love iPhone. It would be wild if iPhone stood up there and you were complaining about what was wrong. And they said, but you bought an iPhone. Like, nigga, you sell one. This is a person who sells pussy talking about you trying to get some pussy. You sell it. You literally sell it. And then you are, that would be ignorant. Coke, talking about some, you bought a Coke. You sell Coke. Like, it doesn't make sense. And that's what lets you know you have no argument at all.
She mad.
Only thing you say is niggas being, as a matter of fact, if you watch black chicks on Instagram, they always talk about niggas being on their DM. You went to DR to get your ass and titties done. You wear weave on your head all day. We don't know what the fuck your real hair look like. You do makeup all the time. You wear straight craft. So you do all this, and then somebody tries to say, I would like to fuck you. I can shame you for trying to do it. What else are you supposed to do? What did you want? What do you get on Instagram and put all these pictures up for? What the fuck do you want?
Attention.
Thank you. But that's all they got, because if you had something else,
that's like if a nigga online flashing all his money and this and that, flashing all the cars and lifestyle he live, and bitches want to come up to him and just for his money. You feel what I'm saying? Why would he get mad at that? He shouldn't get mad at that. That doesn't make any fucking sense. I flash my money. I understand why you think I got money and why I should be, you know. All right, y'all. Looks like they're about to do the video.
Learning point. So like the goddamn video, and we'll keep rolling the tape. All right.
Okay, but if you care, you wouldn't downplay it. He's trying to benefit in your image. Can we just have this debate, please? Nobody else.
But you're not answering to me when I speak. You're telling me what I should be doing instead of asking me why I do it.
I asked you why.
When I accept it, when I
asked you why, that was my first question.
Even now, when I'm saying, when I said, I asked you why, and when I asked you why, and I asked you why,
and I asked you why. Continue.
All right. So simply put, he makes this content. You might not like how he disproportionately makes fun of black women, but yeah, you have the right to do that. I mean, it's
and I follow. Shut up.
She doesn't have a message to me saying why
it's like if you don't like something, just don't watch it.
I don't. That's why I unfollowed 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know he would be here to ask him that question today.
Okay. Yeah, now
you get what I'm saying?
She wanted clarity. All right. Well, she doesn't. I think that
she wants to be able to control the person.
I don't want to control it. I just want to know why.
I wanted to know why a girl didn't want to date me. If she says it, that's the answer. Not to argue with this girl as she states it. You know what you should do. No, you shouldn't.
Tommy funny as fuck, though. It's funny as fuck because, like,
I'm not gonna hold you. I thought it was a joke. You should laughing.
I was trying to find out what was funny.
Yeah, I was like, wait, this must be funny because this can't be serious. And apparently it was. Holy crap.
An answer to a question.
You know what I would not even get it into that
You got an answer to a question. You ask why do I post what I post? You got an answer. This is the most ridiculous shit in the world.
He talk about so many black people on his platform, but this nigga was trying to fuck a bad bitch like me. Like, stop playing. Like,
this is when she get ratchet right here.
How did that make any sense?
No,
at all.
I mean, right before she said it, she said she wasn't trying to get there. She said, let's have this.
What do you mean, not trying to get there? She went there on her own.
That's what I'm saying.
And you just keep backing this up because she's pretty cool with me, so I keep backing this up.
Y'all know what it is.
Yeah, because that's all you need to know. So if I sit up here and say, I'm letting you know what it is, I'm going to punch a bitch in the face.
Okay,
Right.
That's how you said we wear weave well, women wear weave and do all this stuff just to get attention and to get fucked. Okay, well, that's what she's just saying. You was trying to fuck her, but you talk about black women and she's a black woman. That's what she's saying.
Which went back to what I said earlier when you're an American, but you still talk about the problems in America.
That's what's up.
I feel like
and let me say that
they won't even say this is wrong.
they might not understand where you're coming
you're
from.
generalizing.
So prior to this conversation, we had a discussion on human trafficking, and I mentioned how it's not it's a bit sensationalized. It isn't as prevalent as before. You know, for some of you guys that might not know, I'm a former special agent of Homeland Security Investigations. I did these types of crimes. The reality is, human trafficking is very difficult to prove, and it's not as common as people think. It's human smuggling that is actually what a lot of people mistake it for. And then that's what she said. Well, the government, because she used stats to say human trafficking is really abundant. And then I said, well, really, the truth is that you're conflating that with human smuggling. She's like, well, wait, no, the government's corrupt. So I'm like, wait, are the stats accurate or is the government corrupt? Which one is it? What are you trying to say here? So that's where he's coming from when he's like saying she was criticizing the United States, saying the government is scammers and all this other bullshit. And then she wants to come back and, but the United States doesn't kick her out for her opinion. You know what I'm saying? You can criticize the government freely and no one says anything, and then that's what he was trying to say with the analogy as far as like, I can criticize other people, I have freedom of speech, you don't have to like it.
Well, I'm going to say something that's really going to get a goat.
Go ahead.
White men enslaved black women and still slept with you. The fact that you don't have shit else to bring to the table, that you think somebody lay down and punk you a few damn times, means that you're supposed to be some kind of queen. You tried to fuck me. People jack off and that's their own hand. If that's all you got, but you know what's really sad? You're having a conversation. And I've been nothing but nice to every one of them. I don't give a damn what they say. I was nice to every one of them. Didn't disrespect one of them.
I agree.
You want to then turn around and say, because this is my friend, I'm going to listen to everything she said. But if that girl had done that to your brother, you wouldn't have sat up here and kept explaining how the stupid shit she said to me made sense. That all of a sudden,
I don't know,
you tried
bro.
to fuck me is the answer to what you started off saying was, you put this stuff up about
These
black
bitches
women,
might turn on their brothers nowadays. My
answer.
sister won't, but
I never
a lot of these sisters gonna turn on their ass.
She even said it before we got here. You look on it OnlyFans, it's nothing but bad bitches. So why would we be talking about this? You see me with nothing but fine black women. So why are we talking about this? I have the right to talk about that which I know. If I know boats and I buy a bunch of yachts, if someone asks me about boats, I can tell you the best boat, the bad boat, the best boat builders, the best material to build it with. Why would you get mad? You own a boat. Why are you talking down on them? Because I know them.
Yep. Yeah. So that's kind of where it came from, guys. So that's why.
All right. They haven't gotten to the video again. It's already 22 minutes. I was just trying to see what they was gonna say real quick about this whole shit. You know, since I've been on this already, and I came at this time. But either way, let's at least get to the fight part. When they get to the fight part and they get to their little reactions, I'll do a few minutes of that, and then I'll pretty much go off. I'll get off of that.
Hey, my friend, so what you're saying?
Why the hell are you
didn't fuck me? You didn't fuck me.
What's he doing?
Niggas was trying to
This is why black bitches get kicked out of clubs and shit.
All right, this is where shit starts to get fun, guys. So
It's right here where when Chris walks in, the sound dude, when the sound dude walks in and walks in the way, this when she gets it in her to fucking that, oh, there's a nigga in my way, so I could probably get rowdy now. And this is exactly when shit goes left, is when Chris, as soon as Chris walks in between them, is when it all fucks up. Watch.
They're trying to cancel us all over the place. So if you guys want raw, unfiltered content, check us out, man. Tommy Sotomayor show, and then obviously our channel, Fresh and Fit. Let's continue on. And guys, I'm gonna have to cut it in the middle because there's some nudity, whatever it may be. So we'll cut it before then. If you guys want the full video, obviously on Patreon. But yeah, let's do it. Like
stupid. I'm not acting stupid.
Okay, now watch when Chris.
Why are you getting so mad? It's because you're being dumb. It's you're being ignorant. I'm not being ignorant.
Ignorant. I'm not being ignorant in a minute. This bitch stupid. She educated, black woman, retarded.
You told me that we were going to the podcast for your show. Let's stop right now. Hold on. I never lie to anybody that know where I want. I tell it up front. There is no game. I can show all the text, you know what the fuck going on. I ain't bringing you to my motherfucking house to talk. Fuck you, bitch. I don't like talking to women like that. I don't have conversation with women like that. I'm trying to fuck. God gave me dick for a reason, and while I can use it, I'm gonna share it with the world.
You ever heard that song by Flies? What's it called? He said, the FEMA song. He said, "Bitch, my house ain't no museum. You gotta fuck."
Thank you. And here's the thing. And what she really got mad was, I'm just gonna be real.
It wasn't up to par.
I knew it. Let me tell you what happened.
No, speak on it.
Go ahead, man. Tell them.
Okay.
The light skinned girl is really loud. Oh, you don't say.
Ah.
I fucked the shit out that girl while she was just sitting there listening.
She's a screamer.
I told you she
No. Hey,
So
whoa.
she thought she was leaving, and the girl would leave.
Nah, hold on. See, the bitch stayed. She said she ain't mentioned none of this. The black bitch said that she left and then her friend stayed, and then whatever happened then was what happened. She ain't say nothing about them fucking already. Tommy saying that the bitch was hearing them fucking.
The person who is I'm easy to get along with. If you are a person that's an asshole, you making faces, I'll turn away from you.
Right.
The person who was the nicest was that one.
Right. I said
she was hood as fuck on the show. At the house though, that light skin was like, oh, what do you need to do? What do you like? She was sweet. All that good talk left.
I said that. I was like, maybe the light-skinned bitch was acting more. They had more of a vibe. She was fucking with her more. It was more of a easier. They were vibing easier. I said that today. You can look at it in one of my other lives I did today. I said the shit. That's just obvious. It's just some obvious shit, and the bitch got jealous. Now it make no sense. Maybe he was fucking on the bitch while she was there, and she was like, "God damn, man, I'm supposed to be the bad bitch. I'm the bad bitch, and my friend in here getting fucked. This nigga, no, you know what he gonna do? He gonna fly me back. Talking all this shit like he don't fly bitches back. He gonna fly me back. That's what happened. That's what the fuck happened. He ain't getting no pussy from me. He gonna fly me back. That's what happened. That bitch got jealous of that light skinned friend. Why else would you say the shit you say? Shay? Why else would you say the shit you say if you're not jealous? Some jealous shit. You wanted to fuck me. I fucked your friend, though. Yeah, I want to fuck all y'all, but I fucked your friend. Yeah, but you ain't fucked me.
Like I said, she was looking at my phone and she's like, "Cause there's some wild shit in my phone. Don't look. You'll fucking turn the stone. If you see me in my phone, just turn your head. There's some fuck shit in there." My girl be like, "Just let him have it." So it's what it is.
Don't take them phones.
No, but she looked up in there and saw that shit was like, because it's just really nice message. But I was good. You go ahead, you got something?
Yeah, I got a question for my lovely Tommy friend. Okay, so like 5 or 10 seconds, she said that we thought we were coming to your podcast show. I got a question though. Is that like a catchphrase that you say?
No, first off, hold on.
Because I want to finish that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Only reason why I asked is because I did some research. I was looking at your page because I like, anybody that I meet, I like to like look at your Instagram and stuff like that.
I don't know if Tommy confronted the nigga, but he was talking shit earlier today, talking about somehow he yeah, he was like, I'm going to confront Fresh bitch ass because I feel like he set it up. He set this whole situation up because they kept telling me to sit next to old Shay. I don't know if he confronted them. He at the podcast right now chilling, so I don't know. I'm an hour late and I'm not about to rewind it right now.
That's why you can look at my show and see it.
Okay, I was just wondering because
But why would we want to do? I do that
because that was because in her
yes, I'm talking about everybody that's been on Fresh and Fit.
Okay, well,
that's what I like to do.
No, I was just saying.
No, not triggered. That's
She
the
answered
truth.
the question.
Ma'am, I don't know why you keep.
I was just wondering because if she and
I'm not triggered. I answered her question.
Because in her mind she thought she was coming.
Just wait.
Just came in here. Y'all got a bunch of chicks who came over here just to be antagonistic towards me.
Who was those?
This one. He triggered when I answered the question. So when I give you the answer, you don't really like that.
You getting it aggressively, like you're emotional, like you have.
Wow. Yes, I'm emotional. You got a problem with that, so you're emotional. I'm sick of women trying to shame a man about talking about some emotional, because men are robots.
A man has reasons to.
Just okay. If you got something to say, just don't interject it. Wait, and then you'll get your piece to say what you got to say. And I'm gonna give it to you. You know, every time I say, "Hey, what's your point?" Oh,
Tommy is a little.
I said it in the gas.
Tommy a little emotional. Damn.
Okay, so I just want
Well,
to run that video back because in her mind she thought she was coming to your show.
No, she didn't. I told you what the text messages were.
Okay, well,
she knew what she was coming for.
I was
She
just
agreed.
sweetheart, I was watching the video. It's what came out of her mouth. I don't know what you saw. You didn't show me anything.
But that's what I said. I immediately answered it. Did we not stop it right there when she said it? And I said it. They're just being assholes. They heard if they were listening. As soon as it said that, I stopped. I said, I tell everyone what it is they're doing. I stopped the video there. And now you're going to tell me you didn't hear it? So what are we talking for if I'm not being heard?
I like how he got.
All right, Shay, you got something?
Yeah, okay, so
He had to shut that bitch
so
up.
While we're sitting here asking you questions, bless you, sweetheart. While we're sitting here asking you questions, notice we're not saying you're dumb, you're stupid, you're this, you're that, fucking this, blah blah blah. Like that's what you did in the video. She was still asking you questions, and you was calling her dumbass and all this extra stuff. Like that's probably
The
why
nigga got a low tolerance for stupid ass shit.
That's probably why he's very emotional right now because he's getting mad at me for say what I have to say. Like I'm good, I'm Gucci, I have no issues. This is a podcast. You came here to talk, you came here to ask questions and engage. So yeah,
all right.
You like to do, ain't it? So what's the problem?
If he's really an emotional man.
I'm still talking.
Shay. He's like, yes, don't come on off like that. If he wants to talk for a few seconds, it's one thing. Show respect on the platform. All right,
let's just let her finish, though. All right, Shay, finish your point nice and succinctly so that he can respond to you. Because I need you guys to. Because here's the thing. Let's keep it all the way 1,000. One thing that I'm noticing right now is that you guys aren't actually like listening because he's answering your question.
Yeah.
He really is. With all due respect, ladies, he is answering your question. So please don't just hear him. Listen. Please listen. That's all I'm saying. So
I'm not gonna do the whole video, obviously.
Conversation here because
I'm gonna stop soon.
If you want to, there's not wrong critique. You want to ask a question, cool. But I need y'all to listen and not just hear him. There's a difference. Okay? Yeah. So go ahead, please.
He's answering with aggression, and he's like pointing fingers and shit, saying.
But Shay, is he not answering the question, Shay? He's answering the question. The tone is irrelevant.
It's the way he's answering it.
He's answering your question. He's answering
the tone is irrelevant.
Oh my God, she's a girl, woman.
If I tell you 1 + 1 is 2 versus 1 + 1 is fucking 2, it does not change the fact that 1 + 1 is 2.
Okay.
That was a good one, Myron. Good job. If I tell you 1 + 1 is 2, but not 1 + 1 is
I'm
fucking.
just saying, like he's sitting here talking about we antagonizing. We came on the show to.
She gonna keep going?
I'm just. This is like.
He's actually giving you the respect of having the floor.
Actually, he's not, sweetheart. I want to comment on that because the whole entire time, if you guys were listening, I've made comments and we've been saying backlashes to, there's people on here. And honestly, y'all seen I kept my cool. No, let me. I kept my cool, like I'm not a type of person. I don't like drama. I don't do all that.
You know what, Tommy? Just leave us alone, bro.
They want that from a black
Just leave it alone because
I understand that.
I'm talking about.
She's a dark skinned.
Oh no, we're not talking about.
Myron's talking about right now that she's.
Look at what's going on right now.
He wasn't talking about.
She said that Myron turned the table on it. That's what I mean.
He was turning the table on what he was saying, but I was referring to you as far as your aggression when you speaking when you answer.
You were referring to him and said he turned the table when he.
So both of the darkest skin bitches in the whole panel are the ones that are going against Tommy right now. Both of the most chocolate ass bitches in that shit are going against Tommy.
You got it wrong.
All the light skinned bitches are defending Tommy. That's what's happening right now. I don't know.
It doesn't mean you're bad if you misunderstood.
Don't you think you understand me now? I think I'm talking about Myron. I was talking about you. I was just telling you that Myron was trying to respect you.
What's the question? Yeah, say what is
What the fuck is the question? Dark-skinned women have a problem with him.
The question is no longer relevant. Because
So shut up.
Right.
Jesus.
Or no? That was your question from earlier? I think you answered it. Okay.
Okay. Oh, that's what chat's been waiting for a while.
Let's just finish. We're almost done with the video. Okay.
Yeah. Come on.
Guys, don't worry. We're gonna read 50 up. Don't worry. Every single chat that comes through.
All right. So remember, Chris. When Chris starts walking through.
You don't. All the receipts. No, so I can pull that shit out. And she's a porta potty. No, I'm not a porta potty. Tell me what nigga shitted on me. Shut up. Tell me what nigga.
Shut up.
No, because if you want people to know, you are lying to let somebody know I tried to fuck you. This is stupid.
All right.
There it goes.
It's the blue fucking with you. Do you hear me? This bitch is drunk and acting stupid. You dead ass drunk. Niggas tell you, but I do. Need a different kind of Chris, dumb son of a bitch. Just a bitch of bitch.
Get the motherfucker out. Look, Chris. Here it goes.
Yeah. So
As soon as Chris walks through.
a little bit more. I got y'all, chat. Don't worry. I'm gonna have to cut it here very soon.
It's risky.
All right, we'll cut it right there.
Because she tried to hit me with the mic and Chris grabbed her.
He could have shown the punch.
Let's be real, exactly what happened. She got up with the mic, trying to talk with the mic, trying to be fucking loud. She started trying to do all these gestures.
Right.
Obviously, when he sees her get aggressive, Thor's his reaction when he called her a bitch, which she fucking deserved it because she was at that point being very fucking ignorant, which is what I would call. Ignorant. Yeah, like
ignorant. Yeah, ignorant.
This is
I am not ignorant.
So let me just say it as she was. But yeah, she was waving the mic, and then if you see it in the other shows, they can't really show it here. She went for the smacks 3 times in his face. So let me tell you something, sweetie. If you don't want to get smacked by a nigga, you do not smack a nigga.
Hello.
Because guess what? A nigga gonna knock you the fuck out in one smack.
And then don't cry.
And then don't come out here saying, oh, but I'm a girl. He should have never done that. You know what? He was trying to be very fucking cool with you. He answered your fucking questions multiple times from fucking different angles. You just wanted to come in here and cause fucking drama and let it be known that you sell pussy. Maybe, I don't know, there's watchers here that are going to hit you up for that 5-band pussy, 10-band pussy, whatever the fuck you was talking about. But let's be fucking real. That ain't like no 5-band pussy. Those teeth, it's a teeth for me. She could suck dick with that fucking guy.
If she's a 5-band girl, why did she come to my house with no money at all?
Oh no.
If she's going to say, I was trying to fuck, I wouldn't just ask for pussy. You know what I do? Pay the price.
Yeah. Bro, she just.
If there's a price on pussy, I don't have to ask you for it. I have to come with the money. There's a price on eye watches. I don't go in there and ask them to give me one. I have the money and I get the watch. So this doesn't make sense that someone who sells ass says you wanted the ass, but I never offered you money. Matter of fact, she told me it's going to cost this. And I said, no, we good. And the light skin one was like, I just want to go. So she the one who hit me up and I got the messages. Well, I want to come with Blondie. The Blondie was coming by herself. She didn't like the fact that the light-skinned girl was going to come on her own.
Okay.
That's fine.
She thought she was going to finesse some shit.
Right.
She knew what she was doing. She thought when she got there, she was like, well, I'm already here, so something's going to play out.
So did she pay for her own ticket, Tommy? Or
No, I pay for the tickets. I pay for everybody. I'm a good dude. That's what I said. I'm a nice dude. There's no, if you
he
listen
did
to
agree
anybody,
to that yesterday.
I agree with that.
The bitches said he did that. They even backed him up.
It just happened. It just clicked to me, right? Remember, she said, "If you don't get money up front,
Thank
like, you know,
she did say that. She did
Thank you.
fucking say that.
Nothing up
you
front.
get money up front. What are you coming in for, though?
And still came.
Yeah.
okay. So I know you had something, and then Juicy has something too, right? So go ahead.
I don't know.
That's
Just,
an nickname.
the whole situation was just ridiculous. I'm so sorry.
They couldn't show the fight because it's got some titties and shit in it. But yeah, man, it's bottom line. Old girl was this is just my final thoughts for now. I'm gonna just say this. Old girl was obviously jealous of what was going down. She obviously she came with the mindset of getting something from this situation. Okay, she wanted something from it. She wanted to finesse him off of some money somehow, or something, or get attention from him. But the fact that he decided to choose her over her, he decided to choose her friend over her. I believe she's a little like, oh, let me go see what's up with this nigga. He's probably weird or something like that. Let me see, which is cool. Friends don't like when female friends don't like it when female friends go alone. That's fine. Cool. Y'all come through. You pull up to my house. I'm trying to fuck y'all. Duh. I'm gonna at least take it there some way. Shit. I'm gonna just say it. Y'all trying to shoot some content? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, to be honest with me, I'll say Tommy kept it real the whole fucking time. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And he good, you know. And ladies, if you punch niggas, if you want to hit a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas might hit you back, bro. That's about it. So as of right now, I might go ahead and continue a little bit more of this said live as it is showing right now. I'm 41 minutes in my video. Fresh and Fit is now 105 minutes in their video. And I'm going live watching. So we'll go ahead and watch a couple more minutes. I don't want to copyright nothing like that. Just want to get those little clips out there. And I'll do my final thoughts and we'll go ahead and close this out for the night.
But they will go ahead and act crazy. That shit makes no sense.
Yeah, if you want to prove me wrong, I tell people this. If you want to prove me wrong, do opposite of what I say you're going to do. Why not? Okay, every time a woman thinks I'm going to do something, it's y'all niggas like y'all do this. If I show her opposite, she can't then continue to say this. Okay.
Go ahead. No one interrupt her, please. Go ahead.
Just me personally,
she's so dark skinned.
I'm a person of communication. So I talk to you how you talk to me. Regardless, like I said, there was, to me, Tommy, I feel like there was no misconstruction until when she started to get like
that ain't a word.
Very angry or whatever her demeanor was. And instead of you like, okay, see me, like, you know how you guys like, yeah, that's how I get riled up, and that's what I do. I shut my shit up. I'm just that type of person. I don't engage in conflict. As the oldest person in this room, and I'm pretty sure he is the oldest person, you are supposed to share some wisdom. As far as when I say wisdom, if you see this person is still attacking you, and when I say attacking you, I mean like conversation debate wise, why not shut the conversation? You have the power.
You could have did that.
You are a man, just like you said, this is a man's world, and what y'all mans want. You guys take control of things, right? So why not shut the conversation down? Why not take it into your control? You're the main. That's a point. The main host, the main platform that's in the face of the camera. Why not shut it down when you have that opportunity? Not to say, okay, she was.
You gonna let him answer the question, girl?
She got up. She technically did not get up.
Let him answer.
Projected himself in between her. And she still wanted to be heard.
You making a statement or a question?
I've seen the video from fresh footage. So I've seen it from both different angles. I've seen it from the live and I've seen it from his view. My point is, as the oldest man, to share some wisdom, you want to share a whole bunch of wisdom. You got 2 black daughters, as you said before when I met you before.
All right, hush now.
You're supposed to set an example in a sense of, I could be a bigger man. I'm better than this in a sense of, not because you're a black man, because you are a man, the man that you claim that you say you are. Why can't I just get up and just walk away from this hoe? Okay. If I could do that, I got the money to do that. I got the power to do that. She ain't nobody, as you claim she isn't. Why not get up and walk away?
Why would he walk away if he's
because he had that opportunity.
Can he answer?
Because of the fact he had that opportunity. When Chris walked up to her, he had ounce of opportunity. He could clearly he had the moment. When you're in a situation, right, when you're about to get into a fight with somebody, you have either two options. You either interject in that fight, or you get up and be a bigger person and walk away. I'm the type of person I'm gonna walk away from a situation. I don't want to get my hands dirty. Cause me, I'm the type of person just like Tommy did. I'll call the police on your ass before you even put your hands up. Oh, you want to hit me? Okay, go ahead and hit me. I'm gonna fall straight to the ground. And
so just for the purposes of keeping this nice and concise. So essentially, your argument is he's a man, he's oldest person. He should be leading by example, and you don't agree with how he acted with the situation.
I just felt, I feel like he could have took the matter to his situation.
Fantastic. We got to summarize. All right,
Can I say something?
You want to address that?
Yeah,
you want her to go first?
Well, I would love you.
All right, yeah, Tommy, go first, and then you can go ahead, and then
So your question is long as hell. You keep repeating it over and over, and you throw subtle shots at me. You're the oldest, and you're a man, like you say.
It's not shots. It's the truth.
Okay.
It's facts.
Just
let me cut her off.
Finish.
Like
You're
you're
very grateful when you were speaking, so please don't interject. He's going to answer your question. Listen, are you going to listen, or
you're just sitting there being assholes the whole time? You made me listen to that long-winded ass question. I did. Okay. I said 2 words back. You had to say something back.
All right, so let him finish your seat because I made sure no one would interrupt you. So I need you to have the same etiquette and respect back, and please listen to understand versus listening to hear.
Understand.
Okay, thank you.
Come on now.
The person went out of their way to say,
"It's interesting." Hold on.
Person here, you're a man like you say you are. Well, if you're listening to this show and anybody listens, you rewind it back to the part where I talked about how much of a man I am, because I did. Because I don't talk like them. I don't have to go around and beat myself up talking about I'm a king and all this. So I didn't. So you made up a statement that I said with your childish person on the bench with you that can't stop laughing. So you sit there and you said things about me that I didn't say about myself.
A little ducky ass keep laughing.
That you felt I should have been held to. But you didn't ask me how I felt about myself, where I felt about my age. And I don't remember reading a book that said at the age of 46, I should now not be offended at someone standing up over me who's about 170 pounds, 5'9" or 10.
That's a nigga.
Microphone. So I'm sorry, I didn't act the way you felt I should have. But I wonder why you won't say to yourself, since a man of my age is supposed to act this way, why is it that women, especially black women, remember, it seems like other races of women, the women tell other women how to act like women. Black women love to tell black men how to act like me.
But I don't know, Tommy.
You got a penis somewhere around. Maybe you shouldn't start telling me.
She kind of right, though, Tommy.
You had an opportunity right now.
You got way more to lose.
But you refuse to take that option. You keep wanting to tell a man how to be a man. But what she could have done is simply said, as a woman, she should have realized this man could whoop her ass. He older and he might be taking Geritol and he might have gout and he don't want to listen to no bullshit. Because everybody who got old men in their house, no old men don't like to listen to shit.
I'm on my shit, man, because listen, I pretty much said that shit. I'm like, look, I'm not going to punch Mike Tyson. I'm not going to punch him in the face. And not expect to get my ass knocked the fuck out. I don't give a fuck if I'm 6'4" and I weigh 200 pounds. He knocked out niggas that's that size. He's 5'11". I ain't gonna punch Mike Tyson, but how about that? That's all I'm gonna say.
Do shit to you. Well, the last I checked, and my grandmother used to love to say this. She said, death has no age limit. Which means anyone can die. So maybe we should start saying people should use the intelligence of the day and the days they live to possibly get to the next one and be better than they were the day before. So just like I'm 46, this girl been flying around the world getting squirted on by men of all nationalities. And this is not me dissing her, like you said. Since my age, those are facts, man. She says it herself. So you shouldn't be surprised at people calling hoes hoes. But we supposed to call that hoe a queen, but I'm supposed to be called old.
She can't stop laughing.
We should say that woman who's lived that type of life, maybe she should understand who, what, and how to speak to people if she's trying to actually get an answer. And if she doesn't like the answer she's getting,
look at
maybe she should be adult enough to walk away and say, well, I did get an answer because this person didn't have to say shit to me at all.
Right. Juicy, you have something for that?
At the end of the day, you're a grown-ass man.
Look at her.
I already told you, I didn't agree with her behavior. Not one time did I say the way she was acting was appropriate. I actually said that her behavior was annoying. I saw the whole video. I sat here and watched it with you. I'm just saying, for a person that could have, like I said, I saw the video on Fresh Phone. I seen what happened from a close-up angle. You had many times to diffuse the situation, and you just didn't. You're talking to her like, okay, she doesn't have the common sense. But in reality, if she doesn't have the common sense and you do, why not take that sense and use it? Like, that's all I'm saying.
Y'all talked about a podcast.
Okay, but you still allow that energy.
I would like to answer.
You're saying she stood over you.
I would like to answer that.
In reality, she didn't.
All right, so Juicy, your thing
We
is
need to watch the video because she didn't see him standing.
No, I've seen
No, she's saying I should have done something different. And what I'm trying to do is answer that part for her.
Juicy,
If the other girl was able to sit around and constantly say, this is a podcast, this was supposed to go on a podcast, then why the fuck was I supposed to act anti-podcast?
But you were telling me how to speak too, though.
I did.
You did. You just literally said I should respond in this manner.
No, I didn't say how. When did I say? I said you are coming at me, but you're not coming at the woman. You're a woman.
I did come at her.
That's all I said. Even now, all I did was repeat what I said. They don't care. You accuse me of saying something. I said right back, and there's 13,000 people watching. So if someone's lying, someone can write in the comment section. That's not what happened.
I have a quick question, real quick.
Shit, I got lost. I forgot I was streaming.
White girl. How would you react to how she was acting?
Yes.
Attacking a black man in
If
Florida.
I'd done that same thing to a white woman, none of them would have a problem.
Exactly. Can we talk about the stuff that led up? It's just a fact because if you don't,
I would have a problem.
let me finish real quick. If you're not insulted or feel offended about how she reacted to him and how, but you don't feel the same way about a white woman.
I don't know. Should I just keep going?
Just because you're just trying to defend black women, which is all right. It's okay that you want to defend black women. But just make sure that you're defending the right ones.
For the right reason. So we're gonna go to Shay because Juicy, I think Tommy answered your question. You might not like the answer, but he did answer.
No, I don't have a problem. That's the thing. You say I don't like. I when I talk to somebody, I listen to what you have to say. I'm a social worker. We know when we speak to people. I want you to let me finish.
No, I'm gonna go to Shay.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, because we gotta make sure everyone gets a chance to talk. And he did answer.
But you don't want to hear what I have to say as far as communication, right?
Oh my God! Don't be. Come on, man. Get your ass.
Finish what you guys say.
No, clearly what I said is not even.
No, because the problem is that I'm listening very closely, and the issue is that you're not. He's answering your question for you. But you know what? I'm going to turn it to you to say your piece, and I'm going to move to
I was responding to as far as communication. You said I don't like his response. I have no problem with his response because that's his own opinion of what he thinks I should do and what I should say.
Okay.
I don't have no issue. I'm okay with what he says because that's his own opinion. How I feel is how I feel, and how he feels is how he feels. We can agree to disagree, and I'm okay with that. I can move forward and keep it pushing.
Okay, you guys have been
So Shay,
I'm gonna just say my piece.
Oh, okay. Now shut up.
Thank you.
Juicy, you good, right? Juicy, you good?
Oh, I'm great.
Okay.
And then
Just go ahead.
We wasn't trying to
Shay,
defend.
go ahead.
Thank you. We wasn't trying to defend the fact
You was
that he's
laughing.
black.
Come on. You're
We were just
laughing
saying,
ass.
like, he is older. He does have the wisdom and the power to de-escalate the situation. To walk
She
us
young.
through the situation. She didn't get violent until other names were called. She was trying to get her y'all saying like, oh, we just trying to take up for her. No, we're not. We looking at the same.
He called her a dumb bitch after she stood up.
No, he
No,
called her
He called her multiple things.
He called her a dumb
that
bitch
was very
before.
disrespectful. You saw Myron before you played the video. You said, "Oh, let's watch this video. It's gonna get real entertaining." Rephrase that. It's gonna get real disrespectful because that's when it started. All the name calling and all that bitch this, da da da. Like, of course somebody's gonna feel some type of way about that.
They don't take it
Say
seriously.
something
It's
and
content to them.
calling her names, calling her all this extra shit. And then you're grown. You could have walked away. But you got up and you took your headphones off. You was ready to get nut and buck. So what's the situation?
Yeah, I would like, and ma'am, I would fight her again. If I had an opportunity to actually fight her and nobody got in the way, I'd do it. Because you don't need to put your hand on somebody because of what they say. Because by your logic, when she was throwing her barbs about me being old and all of this stuff, I should have went over there and fought her because I didn't like it.
But
it's silly.
Sit up here and say a bunch of things.
It's silly to say I don't like you. You won't acknowledge the fact that you didn't acknowledge the fact that when she first asked me questions,
this
I did
nigga,
not
boy.
disrespect her at all.
This nigga's a good nigga now. Come on, Tommy.
I did not disrespect her at all.
The whole entire time
I did not disrespect her.
I have not one time disrespecting him. He just going.
You said your piece earlier.
Yeah.
Are you done?
Of course, let me shut my shit.
Hey, Tommy making y'all shit lit.
All right, is your point finished?
Yeah.
But here's the point: you can't just be saying shit. It has to have some kind of meaning. It has to.
I said it wrong just now, but you know what I meant to say. It's okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead. That's something.
I just want to say, like, honestly, you guys were kind of doing similar to exactly what she did last night. Like, you guys kept bringing up the same thing.
Look, another light skinned bitch going against the dark skins, y'all.
It's repetitive. You guys have been saying, oh, well, I feel like you could have been more mature about the situation. It is what the fuck it is. He reacted. He reacted as a man. He was being humiliated the same way that she was humiliating herself. So you're trying to prove a point that doesn't need to be proven, and you're repeating it. You both have brought it up multiple times, and he addressed it multiple times.
On the conversation of this video.
Sir, I'm not attacking you. I'm simply saying. All right, listen. All I'm simply saying is, I'm trying to say, right now, you both brought up the same thing that she was bringing up yesterday, something that in reality has no point. You're not bringing up a valid point. You're bringing up an emotional point. It's not facts. It's emotional. You're going off your emotions. I feel like you could have controlled your anger a little bit. It's your opinion on your feelings. What? It's your feelings. It's not really a point. Does that make sense? No? You're not really understanding. You're not understanding the conversation anyway. Y'all bringing nothing up.
You want to see both sides, but if you did see both sides, then you will understand that she's a grown woman too. And he's a grown man, she's a grown woman. So at the end of the day, you could, if you want to be more fair, to say that they were both wrong instead of just trying to attack one party. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to turn it to
Shay.
Yeah, because I know you want to directly address what you're saying. So go ahead.
I mean,
go ahead.
We can solve the coach, man. I think we can solve the coach now. Take a little
No, continue on, Jay. Go.
I'm not heated or nothing. I'm just saying he didn't fly into the punch.
No, bro.
He walked towards it. He could have walked away from it. That's all we say. Y'all can play,
Fresh is telling him to chill out.
Let me talk.
All right, finish your point.
Fresh is telling Myron that he shouldn't continue, and Myron's like, fuck it.
You don't want to let your father, your brother, your whatever. Why is he walking towards a wing that's ready to fight? What?
She got up and hovered over the hand.
Stop.
We're just pointing out the obvious, though.
He answered her question.
That's obvious.
Can we play the video that's on
and I'm
Fresh?
supposed to respect that.
Can we play the video that's on Fresh thing? Because from his video, Chris pulled her backwards towards the wall, and he walked up toward, and she swung, and they connected his chest. You keep talking about the things that led up to it. And he answered the question. I'm talking about in the moment. I spoke about his actions the whole entire time.
You can't pull someone forward, okay? She was going towards Tommy. She was charging, all right? So once again, I told her before that she stood up, hey, Shay, let Tommy talk. Let's do this. Once again, I'm the producer. I have to want to show a certain way. Both points have to get across. I went to Shay to say, hey, let Tommy talk, and she overtalked me. That's why I approached her. I didn't know she was gonna go out and charge Tommy, but she got bold after that happened, right? So,
all right, great. So, okay, I'm gonna read the chats here in a second. Tommy, you have something before I read them?
I just think it's sad that a person's trying to tell me you're this age and you have wisdom. But they don't know me. They don't know how much wisdom I got. I could be the most ignorant nigga on earth. And maybe you should watch who the fuck you walk up on. Because I could have been the nigga that wanted to choke you out. So quit being stupid.
You was
but
that
you
nigga,
feel
nigga.
like you sitting here having people going to stand in between you and me from fucking you up. That's exactly what it was. Because she got bucked when that dude stood in between us. That's what it was.
Yeah,
but you
I
won't
said
stop and say, if I walked out in the middle of a woods and slapped the shit out of a grizzly bear, and the grizzly bear ate me to death, nobody would say, that grizzly bear bigger than you, he older than you, he got wisdom of the forest.
You should have known that.
They would say, you should have done that. But we won't hear them say, you know what? If a man is such a problem to woman and is such a threat, then why would we even talk to other women and say, it's okay to get up and do it because the man's supposed to restrain himself.
All right, so okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna read the chats. Gather your thoughts, guys, on the couch because it's. I'll be honest, like I'm giving y'all a platform because the last thing I want is for y'all to feel like, oh, I didn't get to say my piece or some stuff like that. But I'll be honest, man. I'm being 100% objective here. He's answering your guys' questions. He really is. So if you don't like the answer, that's fine.
All right, well. That shit was crazy. We done went an hour. It's my first hour. I just decided to go all in today. When I start something, it's kind of hard to stop. I'm going to always come back to it and not completely become encapsulated in what I enjoy doing. And I do enjoy this live idea, so I'm going to continue doing it. My final thoughts on this situation, though, man. Tommy is just a real nigga, and that's about it, man. And this shit's interesting. I'm still going to continue to watch it most likely before I go to fucking bed, get up in the morning, get my fucking day started, and do everything I got to do tomorrow. And boom. But anyway. Yeah, these new black bitches are pretty much mad at him though. It's the dark skin demographic within Fresh and Fit is usually fucked up, and they pretty much it's like crazy how the light skin and versus the dark skin, that shit just be kind of like apparent, you know, that's happening. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna end it. I got kind of high. Y'all saw me, y'all. I was hitting that shit. So, bye. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my night, doing whatever the fuck I want to do. Matter of fact, all right, anyway, goofy shit.